and share that what people don't know. For me, the dandelion is so beautiful because apart from it being cleansing, there's such a spiritual thing when you take that little poof and you blow it and all your wishes go out and all your infinite potential for wellness goes out at the same time. And I want to talk about that stuff with everybody.
Are you guys ready for your gut fix shot?
Yeah, we're doing it. Another crazy gut fix shot.
We've got 2 clean glasses.
Wine glasses here, so let's fill a beer glass, a mug, a proper mug. Thank you.
Griffin, do you want to join?
Yeah, I think so.
This is like a Jägermeister. Your dad made it good and strong, man. A little bit more for the wizard.
Doesn't taste bad to me.
No, it doesn't. It's brilliant.
To
Life.
gut health.
To gut health.
Because of that, life.
To life. I like it.
Cheers.
To your life.
And to Gut Fix.
And to Gut Fix.
You know what? I can become addicted to this.
I know, me too.
The first time it was
I'm gonna
very slecht for me as
figure
well.
out how to make a cocktail with this one.
You cannot figure this one. You know what? We can make cocktails with it. And
I reckon.
this is something we'll talk about in future because we've got tinctures. We can make cocktails out of tinctures as well.
Gut Fix cocktail.
Actually healthy ideas for when you make a pizza. We can actually put some herbal tincture over it with a correct substance to actually get those herbs into the food that you eat on a day. I'm thinking about that as well.
That sounds sexy.
You know, so, but apart from that is...
Lekker.
Lekker zonder ijs ook.
Yeah. Welcome to your journey to natural healing. I'm Dr. Mel, and I am really just passionate about nutrition as a gateway to natural healing, and then diving deeper into gut health as the center of all your healing.
Hi, my name is Andre. I'm a natural practitioner in Nasna, and I'm here to help everybody a little bit more with botanical healing.
And he's the cute one. Today we're talking about Gut Fix, one of the products that comes from Natural Healing Neisner and is one of the products that Our Grounds sells, which obviously Mel is a co-founder of Our Grounds. And I just wanted to ask to start off, Andre, why did you create this product?
There's a very long story behind why I created it.
Give me the long story.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you ready for brace yourself?
I'm ready.
I think it was born out of frustration by the beginning of the lockdown in 2020. When I saw so many people on the side of the road that I recognized, hard workers, but they just haven't got, they're not making money, they're desperate. So then I decided, what can I do to help people in general, but also a little bit further than general helping. So I decided to manufacture something that I can actually supply to the public to actually possibly sell to their friends to put food on their table. But bright spark that I was, I couldn't find any bottles because it was hard lockdown. So apart from that is actually creating a product that actually works, not with just a normal old ingredient, 1 or 2 or 3 ingredients in it, but a complex amount and different kinds of ingredients that will work in synergy to actually help with more than just constipation, but in general gut health as well.
And so these people were able to take these products and...
We couldn't then because of the lockdown. We couldn't find the amounts of bottles that we needed. And some of the manufacturers or distributors of some of those were also unfortunately closed down. But the thought was born out of frustration, out of this point of view. And I think that's also why it's becoming so popular, because the intention is actually a very positive, good intention behind the product.
For sure. Talking about popular, the Health Shot Challenge has gone quite wild on the internet.
I heard about this, guys. You must be crazy. Anyway.
So for those who don't know, the Health Shot Challenge is people taking a shot of Gut Fix, and for some it's had this crazy bitter taste, and for some it's absolutely fine. Can we talk about why some people experience it as bitter and why some people are absolutely fine drinking it?
Mel, you experience it nice.
Yeah, so I mean, it like for me, it's so exciting because I mean, like for me, the gut is really a kooky place, and it's got this divine intelligence. And what a lot of folks don't realize is that all of these bacteria and fungi and parasites and viruses that make up 95% of our human being live inside of our gut, and they speak to the neurological system of the body. So it's so divine that you have bacteria in your mouth that speaks to the bacteria in your gut, and the feedback loop is through the neurological system, and it's almost instantaneous. So you take a sip, and all these good things that you're putting in your mouth, all these good bacteria and good enzymes, warn the bad guys down there and say, I'm coming in, and it's time for shift and change, and they freak out. And of course there's this immediate like twang coming out, and that then lets you know as a human that you have a story to tell. Your gut is not in a good place, versus somebody whose gut is maybe a little bit more balanced. I think most guts are probably a teeny tiny bit unwell, but some guts are a little bit more balanced than others, and as they drink this, there's just a friendly recognition between the two places of bacteria, and they go, yeah, this is great. More of the good stuff is coming in. We like.
Is that why after a few days of drinking it, it's no longer got that reaction?
Correct, because as you put bacteria in, it's almost 20 minutes for the new bacteria to start cultivating. Your gut is such a fast responding place. You have a whole new healthy gut in 4 days, but your bacteria starts to shift in as little as 20 minutes. That's why something like an antibiotic is so dangerous for you, because it's fast. You swallow that little bullet, and within 20 minutes there's this huge shift to the detriment of your biome. And within days you now have this more positive feedback, and you get your vitality back, your gut starts to settle in, and you might even have a poop, because some people aren't pooping properly.
So it's not the antibiotic is actually dangerous, it's actually correcting what the antibiotic did to the gut health.
Correct,
only.
yeah. Correct.
That's why it's called, or has probiotic qualities as well, right?
That's right, yes. It's cultivated for a period of 14 days to get the correct cultivation substance in the bottle itself. Also, the temperature that we manufactured is also very important. So it actually recognizes the body's temperature. That's a 3 days procedure at the body's almost body temperature. But afterwards, you may put it in a fridge. It won't go off. You just don't put it in a freezer, please, because then you will kill the live probiotics that's in this product itself.
On the topic of a probiotic, what makes Gut Fix different from your average probiotic that you would buy?
It doesn't make it much different probiotic-wise. It makes it different because it contains a probiotic and also essential herbs to correct.
Can we chat about some of those herbs and why you chose those herbs to go in with this?
There's a lot of herbs in the bottle. Each herb has got a specific function. I had somebody asking me, but something with so many herbs cannot work, really. If you bite an apple, you're getting so many different vitamins in and minerals in, so apple can also not work. So it doesn't quite work that way. The synergy of the correct herbs combined with each other, that's where the magic actually comes in. It's got a little bit of aloe in because we need a little bit of aloe to help with the peristaltic motion of the colon, but not too much aloe to actually stimulate it too much. Because the important thing of this product is not to take over the function, but to correct the function of the body. That's why we've got different dosages on the product. Obviously, if you're chronic constipation, you use the maximum dose. And once you're healthy, to keep your gut healthy with a minimum dose of only 1 tablespoon a day. So to explain every single herb, we're going to need a bit more time than that. But if you got a bottle somewhere, you walk into your local health shop or local shop, you can actually go and have a look and see exactly what's on the bottle as well. So, or we'll get there with the next podcast. It's too much.
But Andre, if I can interject and intervene on that, this is what's so exciting for me, is that when we look at the world of medicine, we've often found sort of a one-size-fits-all approach. And what a lot of the other type of products out there don't bear in consideration is how much of a particular botanical is enough, and which one would offset something. You know, you said something so beautifully there. If we look at the typical antispasmodics, or we look at the typical things that want to get the gut moving, they force the muscle memory to become lazy. So you use something to move the gut, and then you stop taking that medicine, and your gut's forgotten what to do. And
It can
mentioning
become dependent on the
that's it,
stimulation.
dependent on that
Yes,
medicine.
we do not want to do this one.
Versus the intelligence that you've put in here, saying that not too much aloe to overtake the normal function of the body. So, you know, what for me was so important looking at this from a doctor's perspective is the intelligence that went into the thought process of just enough of every little thing is really true alchemy to support the body's natural rhythm and just remind the body what it needs to do, as opposed to trying to make or force the body to do something, which is what these other medicines do. And that's, I think, for me, what makes Gut Fix so sexy, if I can use the word sexy, because it is a sexy herbal drink.
You know, the main purpose behind each and every product that we do in conjunction with our grounds is not to skimp on ingredients, also not to water down a product. That's why we will find some of the products are slightly cheaper because it's smaller tins or tubs, and some are slightly more expensive because of the amount of ingredients in there. We haven't got a name of ingredient on it just to have it on the label. It's actually, if you taste it or you smell it or you use it, it actually works. So the proof is in the pudding at the end of the day.
Talking about it actually working, something that's come up a lot in some people's journey with Gut Fix is that it's helped them to lose weight. Why would that happen? Was that part of the aim?
You know what, you'll get many people saying, oh, you're only losing some liver fats and because of that you're losing weight. What actually happens with this product, because of detoxification of the organs itself, the body's the running of the body, the working condition of the body improves. Because of that, everything runs at a better pace. Because of that, metabolism shall I say, improves, filtering improves, everything of the body improves. So we're talking like a permanent, constant weight loss, not just a temporary weight loss. But it's not manufactured to lose weight. We've got many different kinds of responses to this product, even better skin, vision better, a little bit better, moods are better because of what I just said now. It doesn't just work on the colon.
What are some of the most amazing testimonies you've gotten from this product?
I think for me personally is that I had a client with very severe diverticulitis. It was a bleeding, oozing diverticulitis, and they just, you know, told the story of the horror in the loo in the morning and not knowing whether they were actually in really good condition or bad trouble. Working with Gut Fix for the 1 month minimum dosage, and the diverticulitis went into remission. It is 1.5 years later, and the diverticulitis is still in remission. Now, to me, that is remarkable because diverticulitis is such a difficult gut issue to treat. And it's more often than not just suppressed with medication and treated with antibiotics. Look, it's a nasty condition.
I think you're totally right there because of the H. pylori and so forth of diverticulitis. If you are using a product that actually does something for the functions of your body, your mental state also improves. Because of the mental state that improves, your natural
Healing
lifestyle, your natural cravings for sweet stuff also become less because of the bacteria in the throat and the back of the tongue and so forth that you spoke about. So your health, your lifestyle also improves because of that. The suppressing of a diverticulitis is on a longer term as well, because of new habits that you've actually that you actually manifested and started actually practically doing as well.
But it's also another great testimony to all healing begins in the gut. And so many years ago, when Hippocrates said that all disease starts in the gut, we've now seen with something that was intended as a nurture of the gut space, suddenly overflowing in the mechanics of the rest of the body, and the body taking on its new rhythm. So metabolic processes improving.
That's why I said
organ health improving.
Let food be thy medicine, and
Absolutely.
medicine be thy food.
You know, so such a beautiful testimony when we start to see all of the other things healing around the gut issues. apart from some of the gut
Is
issues.
that why,
Fourie
as a
said.
gut specialist, you have made this a standard in your practice for your patients?
Yeah, for me it is a foundation to healing, and it's a foundation that I've mastered and learned in practice. I've found, how do I shortcut somebody into weight loss? And if I didn't focus on the gut, they had a great weight loss journey, but it wasn't sustainable. If I backtracked and backward engineered and used gut healing as a foundation first and foremost, the other responses were so much better, and they were more attainable and more sustainable as well.
A lot of these people that you work with have been on other medication coming into your practice as well. Can you use Gut Fix alongside other medication?
Always. It is a safe product, but I would still advise, ask your doctor anyway if you may use it, if you're using certain medications, like chronic medications, blood thinners, antidepressants, so on, just for safety's sake. But out of my hard experience that I've seen, I didn't find any issue yet.
And kids and pregnant women, can they use this product?
What is a child? I see my 21-year-old son as a child still. He's an adult. But theoretically and practically a child is younger than 12 years old. So if a 2-year-old child has got an issue, I would personally not do anything. I would take him to the specialist immediately. But yes, anybody can use it apart from chronic medications, that I'll just get a second opinion to be on the safe side.
Pregnant women too?
Pregnant women, absolute no-no.
Absolute no-no.
Absolute no-no, because of the allo capabilities that it has on the body. But I would say definitely for lactating ladies, they could use it, but not pregnancy as such. Always advisable to be just very careful when you're pregnant. Doesn't matter what companies in generally say when it gets to certain herbs. People think herbs are not as powerful. Believe me, we can heal sick people with herbs. It's extremely powerful, because this is where medicine started, and because of space and growing of herbs, it became a problem, so people had to go to the chemical route as well. But I would say no for pregnant ladies. And
Yeah,
sure.
I like that cautionary. It's when you're pregnant, your body starts to shift in such a beautiful, different way, but you are basically containing an organism that's growing inside of you, and there are a lot of botanicals that are against things growing. And what we don't realize is that a cancer tumor lets off the same hormonal signature as a baby in the body. And so if you were using something to treat a cancer tumor, you could also unbeknownst go and harm this baby growing. It's just in the simplicity of it. Botanical medicine is really, really powerful. And it's just a good rule of thumb, for any mom to really read the cautionaries on all of the bottles. And also particularly with different foods, be very, very careful what you partake in, so that you can nurture that baby all the way end to end.
Cool. And then our last question for today, where do I find this product?
Everywhere. Soon.
But if you're not too sure, definitely at our grounds. And yeah, we really are on a mission to make sure that it gets into the hands of the public, but also the hands of the wellpreneurs, so that they can reach out to you and get it to you.
It's going to be everywhere soon, because you use it once, your friends. I've got people into my practice buying it. 2 days later, they're back to buy another bottle because they gave it to the buddies.
I know, I
It
just had a
happens
beautiful
every
time
single
do the
time.
same thing.
So
She
there's no
bought
doubt
for
in my
herself
mind.
and friends, and she's just ordered again. It's
Once
just
again, the
gorgeous.
good intention by this. That's why it's going so well.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.